Daniel lived in a small, peaceful village where every morning began with golden sunlight and gentle hope. He loved simple things, walking through the fields, breathing in the fresh air, and dreaming quietly in his heart. Life felt warm, life felt steady, and Daniel believed that as long as he trusted God, everything would fall into place. He spent his days helping his neighbors, smiling with gratitude, because he felt blessed, even with little. He didn't have much, but he had peace, and to him, that was enough. Daniel nurtured his small garden with joy, believing that the seeds he planted today would become blessings tomorrow. He wrote his dreams in a small notebook, trusting that God would guide the way. People in the village admired him because he carried kindness in every step. Daniel often looked at the sky and whispered, "Thank you, Lord, for everything." But life can change in a heartbeat. One morning, the skies grew dark without warning. Daniel felt a strange heaviness. Something was coming. He didn't know what, but his heart trembled. A villager approached him with devastating news. Everything Daniel had been working for was suddenly gone. In a moment, all his dreams collapsed. His heart sank. The world felt darker than ever before. Daniel walked away silently, trying to hold his tears, but he couldn't. Pain flooded his chest. He felt abandoned, forgotten, broken. He went to the quiet hill where he usually found peace, but that day, the silence only made the ache stronger. For the first time in his life, Daniel lost hope. He whispered, "Lord, why did this happen to me?" That night, heavy rain fell, and Daniel sat alone, letting the storm swallow his tears. He had prayed, he had trusted, but now he felt completely defeated. He looked up into the storm and cried, "Have you forgotten me, God?" He fell to his knees, not knowing how to rise again. But when all strength left him, he remembered something. When you have nothing left, you still have God. Daniel went inside his small home, knelt down and closed his eyes. With a trembling voice, he whispered, "Lord, I surrender. I cannot fight anymore. Take this pain, take this burden." A gentle warmth filled the room. Not a miracle, not the answer he was waiting for, but a quiet peace. Daniel placed all his worries before God, saying, "This battle is not mine anymore." The next morning, the clouds began to part, slowly. Just a little light, but it was enough. Daniel felt a small spark of hope, something he hadn't felt in days. He sat near his window. The world was still the same, but something inside him had changed. He took a deep breath and whispered, "Lord, I will trust you again." Days later, a bright morning broke the darkness completely. Something was different. Daniel received a letter, unexpected, surprising. His hands shook as he opened it. Tears filled his eyes. It was the opportunity he had been praying for, something far better than he ever imagined. God didn't restore what he lost. God gave him something greater. Daniel ran outside, overwhelmed with joy. The light had returned. He stood in the fields, sunlight surrounding him like a promise. Daniel finally smiled, a smile full of gratitude and faith. He thanked everyone who had helped him during his struggle, but in his heart he knew it was God who carried him through the storm. His garden blossomed again, more beautiful than ever before, a sign that when God restores, he restores abundantly. At sunrise, Daniel placed his hand over his heart and whispered, "Thank you, Lord, for not letting the darkness win." Light fell on him gently, a reminder that God had never left, not even for a moment. Daniel walked forward with renewed strength, ready for whatever came next, because he finally understood. When you surrender what breaks you, God gives you something that builds you. Your story is not over. Your light will return,